So I believe the date was October 22nd. It was relatively nice for fall, 3 o'clock in the morning. For some reason, I don't even know why I was still awake. Because the radio was on the engine bay when it went out. Because I heard it go out, and I heard engine 3 immediately say that they were going to be delayed coming from the fuel depot. I was like, oh, we might be able to slide in first on this.
I remember being pretty startled when the alarm came out. I was pretty tired.
I mean, multiple calls, 3:30 in the morning doesn't happen a lot.
And I just remember the radio chatter seemed like a pretty serious fire, someone trapped.
That's usually a good indication that something's actually on fire. We pulled in came straight down Washington Street and pulled in right behind Ladder 1. And there's just smoke everywhere.
We came straight down. We were the second due ladder. So it took us a little while to get there because we went a longer route to cover the other end of the block. And when I got out of the truck, I mean, there was just smoke pushing out in the street.
Trying to figure out which building was even on fire, how much smoke there was in the block. Got out, walked right up to the chief. Where do you want me? Kev, go upstairs, second floor search. Somebody came out the second floor window. There's still somebody upstairs. And it was like, do I want to line upstairs? What do we want to do? And Laura's like, no, just get upstairs. Somebody's still in this building. Went to the first floor. It was pretty tenable. Didn't even put my face piece on until I got halfway up the stairs. Not a lot of smoke, not a lot of heat. And then just conditions changed outright. It went from me looking at you right now to just a black piece of paper.
I looked up and it was almost like a wall, like a curtain.
I mean, you made it halfway up the stairs, the second floor, and it was lights out. It was, I wouldn't say untenable, but it was hot, and the smoke was just so thick you could cut it.
Yeah.
You couldn't see a thing.
It stuck to everything. I mean, constantly wiping off the face piece just to see and get your bearings around you. Got upstairs, and there was already somebody. I could see a flashlight in the rear of the building. So I was like, all right, no need to cover two bases twice. We'll turn around and go straight to the front. And I only made it about 5 feet before I found the victim. I initially didn't even know I found the victim. It was that real thick smoke. You couldn't see through with the flashlight. You couldn't see your hand in front of your face.
House was very cluttered, too.
It was very cluttered, a lot of contents. So I was able to get finally low enough and get a flashlight on him and be like, oh, this is a person. And that's when I turned around and I yelled for Kieran. I mean, I need help because I found him, but I can't get to him the way I am.
I'd say he kind of pointed me in the direction, but there, like we said, it was so dark up there. There was no real pointing. He was just saying, it's down this hallway. So I felt my way down the hallway.
When I got to the top of the stairs, I heard Kevin say, I found a victim. We work together all the time, so we know each other's voices, so I knew it was Kevin, and it was Kieran to the right of me. But other than that, you had to go by feel and sound. Everything was by feel. You couldn't see anything.
I found the gentleman there, and I was able to kind of get my arms around his legs and squeeze. Like I said earlier, the hallway was very cluttered, so you couldn't really move around much. So I got to him, and then I got a hold of his legs, and I just started shimmying back in reverse because it was really the only way I was able to move through the clutter.
And once you were completely past where I was kneeling, I got a hold of his shoulders and started pushing you and him both just
Towards
back
the
down the
stairs.
hallway towards the stairwell. Once we got to the stairwell, we met Frey here.
So I grabbed the torso, went down the stairs. Kieran had the legs, and it took a little bit to get him down the stairs just because of the conditions and everything, but couldn't tell if he was breathing at that point because we were just working on getting him out. It's truly exhausting to try and get someone out of a building like that. Getting an unconscious victim out of a house, it's not the easiest thing because it's just dead body weight. So I must say, because of us coming down the stairs, the hose line was going through the living room to the rear of the house where the fire was. Everyone was doing their job.
Yes.
absolutely doing their job. We were just the ones to find the guy, and it's all about teamwork. And we all worked together for a common goal. Our whole objective was just to get him out, fresh air, try to give him the best chance at life.
From the dispatch and all the CAD notes, the other victim that had been in the house came out a second floor window. As I recall, she was the reason we knew that there was a second victim even in the house.
If I remember correctly, I heard he was trying to make it to the front of the building, and the smoke just came to him.
This was my first rescue. Nothing ever goes exactly to plan, but the training that we do, everything seems to come together pretty good. Yeah, I wish the outcome was different, but all in all, I think the operation went pretty smoothly, with everybody doing their job, and I know we did the best we could, and that's really all we can do.